Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about the pros and the cons of a vertical Labret piercing, but just keep in mind that everyone's experience is different. What works for me might not work for you. I actually remember watching Victoria Rose's video on her vertical Labret. She's actually one of my favorite YouTubers, and I thought I would get many of the cons that she got, but actually most of her cons didn't apply to me at all, and that's why I highly recommend that you go obviously check out her video, but just go check out other videos, because no one can tell you how you are gonna experience it. Only you can know, and it's always good to get information from many different people. So the biggest con with this piercing is that it's very hard to hide, and this is especially a pain for me personally because my dad hates piercings and I have to take all of them off when I see him. So last Christmas is when I saw him last, and I had to take it out every time I would see him. And this leads me to my second con, which is that it's a piercing that closes up really quickly. So sometimes I would see him for like, I don't know, 15 minutes. I take it out. When I would put it back in, it would be painful because it would already be a little bit closed. And I know there's a few ways to hide a vertical Labret piercing. Like for example, I've seen a video where you can just get a clear retainer and you cut it so that it's the size of like the skin between the two holes, and you just put the retainer in the piercing, but it doesn't come out on the two sides. Another con is that I tend to play with it a lot. Like I'm obsessed with playing with it. When I feel a little stressed, I just play with it, and sometimes I bite it, which is really bad and it actually hurts. And I'm afraid that, you know, by touching it too much, my piercing will slowly reject. So that's also a risk with this piercing, is that because it's a surface piercing, your body might reject it. Another con is that there is a risk that it is crooked or off-center, and this drove me crazy when I first got it pierced because I wasn't fully satisfied with the way it was placed. It actually kind of annoys me that it's not really in the middle. Like, it's in the middle of my face, but not in the middle of my lips, just because they're not like symmetrical. So it's really bugging me because, I don't know. If you're very obsessed with those little tiny details, or if you have OCD, this can really take a toll on you, and it might be really annoying. So yeah, just be careful with that. Choose a really good piercer and make sure that you take the time to see if it's well placed. Like when the piercer is gonna put the dots on your lip, take the time, look at yourself in the mirror, take photos, ask a friend, ask different people at the piercing studio. Me, I didn't really take my time. I'm perfectly fine with the way it's placed right now. I don't really notice it anymore. I did rush a little bit. I didn't want to like bother the piercer. I didn't want to take too much time, but definitely take your time. That is my biggest recommendation. And my last con, I would say, is that there's only one jewelry type. Like the only jewelry type is a curved barbell. But then I've seen like videos of people mentioning that you can also wear like a ring on your vertical Labret, which to me doesn't make sense. Like I haven't seen anyone with a hoop, or I haven't seen any photos, so I don't know where this comes from. If you know anything about that, please let me know, because I'm really curious. So now we're gonna go into the pros. It's a very fast healing piercing. If you check out the first video I made on my Labret, it healed so fast, and it was so painless. Like obviously it hurts when you get it pierced, and it's very sensitive for the first few hours, but after like the first 2 days, no pain at all. Like really, I could touch it and it was completely fine, and there was no pain when I removed the jewelry. Very easy to change, and it's highly customizable, so you can get many different colors, many different lengths. And I used to think that to get a vertical Labret you had to have, you know, pretty thick lips so that it looks better, but I personally think that most people can get a vertical Labret because the jewelry, you can customize it however you want. So my bar is really short. It's around 5 milliliters, and I also have one in 4 milliliters. So, you know, even if you have a thin lip, you can definitely find jewelry that is suitable. It might be harder to find and you might have to order it online, but you can definitely customize it. And so unlike Victoria's experience, where her lip was pretty sensitive even after it was healed, me personally, no sensitivity at all. I can do pretty much anything with it. I can touch it, I can rub it, it's totally fine. There's nothing that I can't do in daily life, and it doesn't bother me ever. So it doesn't bother me for eating, kissing, putting on chapstick or lipstick. It doesn't bother me for drinking either. So yeah, no sensitivity for me. And she actually states that she can't eat like sandwiches or apples without cutting them, but for me, no problem at all. And she also mentions that food gets stuck in her piercing, but for me, there's no food that gets stuck into my piercing either. Another pro is that because it's a surface piercing, it doesn't touch your teeth unlike other mouth piercings, and so this way there's no risk of damaging them. The last pro is that, you know, it's super aesthetic, it looks really, really good. Getting it pierced is painful, I'll give you that, but you can definitely overcome it. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that some people get it pierced with a 14 gauge. Mine was pierced with a 16. If you're afraid about pain or sensitivity, I would recommend getting pierced with a 16 gauge. Last thing that I will mention is obviously because it's a piercing that's in the middle of your face, it's very, very visible, and people might judge you for that, and I completely understand if you're worried about judgment, but the more I get piercings, the less I actually care, because I'm used to people judging me, I guess. And you know, over time, like, I don't really notice other people's judgment. Like, I don't feel like people judge me, but they probably do. I just don't see it. If judgment from others is something that holds you back, I recommend that you check out one of my previous videos in which I talk about the tongue piercing and judgment from others, and I really hope that it, you know, might help you in some way. I know that judgment from others can be really harsh. You know, there are many things where I care a lot about what people think of me. If it's things that make me feel confident, like piercings and tattoos and hair coloring, I don't give a shit about what people think. Overall, I mean, it's honestly one of my favorite piercings, and I recommend anyone who wants to get it to just go get it. Anyways, I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, you can hit me up. If you want to see more videos, you can check out these two videos right here. Subscribe to my channel for weekly content. Click on the bell so you know when I post my next video. Also, if you have any video requests, you can always hit me up as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!